Hi everyone, welcome back to our weekly Dungeons and Dragons show with the casual ones. It's finale night, at least finale for this arc. So everybody get excited, get amped, get pumped. Let's see who's gonna die. If this is your first time watching, there's more episodes. This is a bad time to come in. We'll give you a little bit of info, but you might feel a little lost, and that's okay. Oh, you guys.
She's gonna die.
We're deciding who's gonna die, and I'm pretty
see.
sure everyone's pointing at Aaron, not me.
Make sure you put in the comments who you think will be the first to drop. And remember, Silas isn't here, so you don't have an easy bet.
Yeah.
Just so you know, we have all of our past episodes up on our YouTube channel. If you want to see other games and systems, we have those on our channel as well. We have playlists and a whole bunch of stuff that you can see. If you do like our content, please send us some likes and follows, subscribe, all that fun stuff, because it does help us out. And if you want to come chat with us, maybe talk about some games and systems. We have some fun things coming up. There's a Discord channel link underneath. Actually, a link tree links to a bunch of stuff. One of them being the Discord channel. Come join that. Come hang out, talk with us, and celebrate the conclusion of our Aaron and Rowan's Kickstarter. Worm just closed yesterday. Over $10,000. Who would have thought? We are not recording this in the past, and I am not guessing.
We have no idea.
This is reality.
Dream.
Wild thing
This
to
is
say.
live. I can't believe it was over
Yep,
$10,000.
$20,000.
$20,000
right now.
Oh
I just
my god.
1 million.
We missed those last
Holy
minute.
shit!
Oh my god.
It keeps going up.
That's
it ended
crazy.
yesterday.
You're getting Aaron's
Hey,
hopes
can you
up.
buy a green screen with all your money? Thanks.
Listen, profit margins are razor thin on these.
You would not believe how much a card costs to me.
Yeah. Oh my god.
It's fantastic. Anyway, before we get into the nitty gritty, let's go ahead and talk about where we last left our heroes. Heroes! This is it. Everything you've been building up towards, sort of, is for this moment. You finally tracked Zelmith down. You found him in the study of King Malachi in Hopeshire Hold, where he seems to be after some kind of artifact that the king was said to have on his person. You have gotten back your former team member, Grub, who you've brought with you to face this evil. This man who was a close friend to some of you, drinking buddy to others, and someone you didn't really know and just kind of argue with a lot currently. All you know is that he's helping a god who's seeking to destroy the world. You're not going to stand by and let that happen for all your different reasons that each one of you have.
Classic hero shit.
That's what's up. That's what's up. In this study, Charlie and Grub had snuck up behind Zelmith, looking to potentially take him by surprise. Roladravar, I believe, dispelled a magic that had taken over King Malachi, who was a powerful wizard in his own right. So the fact that he was duped in the first place is odd. But finally casting Dispel properly on the first try, with help from Shy, you were able to break the spell, and immediately the king stood up, backed away, and cast a wall of force, trapping Zelmith. And that is where we're going to go ahead and pick up tonight's episode. We have already rolled initiative. A fight is beginning.
Oh god.
Is everybody ready?
Oh, I hope
I
so.
guess.
I guess.
Well, let's see. As you all crowd into this study, King Malachi stands facing these foes. We start off with Thorn. You are first in the initiative order. What would you like to do?
Oh damn! I really should have thought way more. So I don't want to go first. I'm upset I rolled so high.
We're so excited about rolling high. And
I know. Until you actually have to do a thing. I'm going to stand right in front of this, jump on the table, and I'm going to hold my action to throw my glaive at Zell if this bubble drops.
Okay. Excellent.
Try and pin him to the wall.
Love it. That ends your turn. That brings us around to Grub. Grub looks over at you, Charlie, and says, What do we do?
Get it.
Target the ring.
And he immediately just he bats out, becoming larger, and he's going to move forwards.
Oh, he was supposed to try and grab a ring of some
Grab
kind.
the ring,
I don't remember if that.
Happened.
Yeah, that was Zell. I keep forget. For some reason, I keep
Teleporting
thinking
ring.
the king also had a ring, and we wanted to steal both. But no,
Mm,
no, that's not. The king has some amulet. He was going to steal. That's what it was.
got it. Okay, so he runs up in front of Zelmith. Oh, I should change his form. I don't remember how to do it.
I do
That's the
believe
one.
I am.
Oh, it's not there.
Zell, right?
You are currently
Yeah, you
grappling
are.
him. All right, so then Grub is going to go ahead and try and grab the ring off Zelmith's finger. Which I get to roll both of these dice. Who wins? All right, you see Zelmith reaches down and he grabs the ring and he's starting to slide it off the finger. Zelmith just kind of hooks his finger a little bit, so he's having trouble sliding off, but Grub does currently have hold of the ring and is pulling it slowly off Zelmith's finger.
Okay.
Same results. Okay. That's going to go ahead and end Grub's turn, which brings us around to Zelmith.
He gives up.
The Zelda.
Oh, that's
Zelmith
great.
surrenders. No.
Sweet.
Oh. What a fast episode.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got one move. Actually, he has more than one move.
Self-destruct.
It's a good move. Geodude, go.
What a pull. Thanks, everybody.
That was good.
Wall of Force.
Not
It can be
yet.
bent into a sphere, right? That's what's happening.
It's a dome, right?
Yeah, he has it. It's like a dome
Dome,
shape right now.
sphere,
It's the
or
best I
wall.
can do with Tailspire.
Yeah.
It's going to be Dome of Force.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is going to. Yeah, he's going to cast Dimension Door.
Can I counter spell this or try to?
Yeah. The only actually, yeah,
Can you cast
go for
through
it.
it?
It's fine. Okay, so let me see if counterspell needs line of sight. It gets really weird. So Wall of Force
Yeah.
technically counts as being behind full cover. Dimension Door works because you don't have to. You can cast anywhere within the range. Counterspell, if you can't cast at somebody who's behind cover. I think.
So we actually can't see what's happening behind the.
No, you can. You can see it,
it's
but it
just
counts as
spell.
being behind cover because it's
Yeah.
impenetrable, basically.
Oh, okay. Interesting. God, D&D rules, eh?
Quick Google.
Wild question.
I'm
I
looking.
think
Wild
it's
game.
okay.
I think it's
And it's
fine
your
too.
call. Just-
Yeah.
Not trying to stop Aaron from counterspelling because he loves it.
Yeah.
He never gets to do it really.
You know, I think after this, my character's just going to write a whole instruction manual on how to do things and give it to.
I'm gonna be fine with it. I think. Yeah. Everything that I'm seeing too, it says counterspell works through it, so you can absolutely try and counterspell.
Okay, yeah. Let's try for it. This is, I think, 5th level as usual.
Okay, then it automatically works.
Oh,
Dimension Door is a
this
4th level
happened.
spell. Yeah.
Hell yeah, because that's my last spell slot. Very good.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna
So
have
he
to
Look
use
at that
goes-
smile. He's so proud of himself.
Got one.
Charlie, you hear him start to whisper something underneath his breath. And then you see on the other side of this wall, Rolajivar locks eyes, kind of throws his hand
Across
out a
the
little
room.
bit, and you see that the spell that starts to take hold as he starts to, you can feel him pulling away almost. He solidifies in your grasp. And you see there's well, you wouldn't see it. Everybody else in the room sees a visible sign of annoyance on Zelmith's face as he is not able to go anywhere.
Nice.
That
It's all coming together.
is all coming together.
Did you say last spell slot?
Mine? Yeah, I'm a warlock. I I dispelled
I
the magic
know.
successfully, counterspelled successfully.
There we
Now
go.
it's you guys.
That's 2 good uses of stuff.
Yeah, that's good.
I think it's great.
Gonna be
Yeah, he
good.
can't break the grab, so he's gonna remain where he is. He can't really do anything else right now. That's gonna bring us around to Relajivar with Lux on deck. Schlux. Sorry, my mistake.
Yeah.
Cool.
I did that.
Try using a spell.
Yeah, I've heard of something called a coffee lock. So I believe if I drink coffee, I get spell slots. Right?
I think so.
I've heard of this.
Hold on, let me double check the rules. I'm reading them right now. No, it weirdly does
Okay.
not say that in the rule.
All right. I do have a pearl of power, so I can, as an action, use that to get, I think, just 1
Okay.
spell slot. So that is done, and that takes my action. Bonus action. I could Misty Step in there, right?
Yeah. I believe so. Let me double check that.
Oh no. Interesting.
Do
Oh,
you-
no.
Misty
again,
Step
use my
needs
last
line of
spell
sight.
slot.
Then. No, you should do it. You have the Thunderdome. Hell in the Cell. Get in there,
I
baby.
will. Do I have anything else? Not really. That will help in this situation. Because I can't cast. Can I cast spells on him in there, or it? Wall of Force is always confusing to my brain.
Yeah,
but
once you're in there, you'd be able to.
If I was in
cast
there, but-
spells on him.
Most
You
spells
can't
won't
cast
go
spells
through
that
it.
have to go through it. If you
Hmm.
cast something that spawns in it, it should be fine.
Yes.
Right. Okay. I'm just gonna. That'll have to be my turn then. For
Okay.
now,
That's fine.
it's already used my action anyway.
No worries. So as you do that, at the end of your turn, Zelmuth is going to go ahead and use a legendary action to use his Veiled Soul ability, which means
Ooh, do tell. What does that do?
that is
I love being surprised.
it's going to be an attack. He's going to aim it at you, Charlie.
Okay.
Got a roll to hit this. Ooh, 14.
That misses.
Hey.
Nothing happens.
Yeah.
You see, there's a concentrated blast of like force energy. You can feel building around him and starts to go in your direction. But you, while holding onto him, kind of shift off to the side, and you can see the wall behind just kind of gets like a like rocks and stones chip away. Something impacts that is unseen. Okay, that sucks. That ends. That ends. Sorry, it's legendary action. So Shay, you're up with Schlux. God damn it, with Charlie on deck.
I know that they were going for an amulet. Can I scan the room just to make sure that I see the amulet? At least if it's in this room, if it either the king has it or it's just somewhere.
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Let's do that. Oh, that's garbage. That's a 9.
9. Kind of looking around, you don't like you look at the king, and even from like your vantage, you move yourself a little bit so you can see the front of him. You don't see an amulet out in the open, and you don't see one on Zelmuth either.
Okay.
Use the power of conversation.
What would I ask in this case? Like, do you have this amulet?
Yeah.
I mean, that would get you your answer, I imagine. But although we are kind of a little bit here because we're protecting the king, because we know there was a plot to steal this from him. So finding out if that's already been stolen could be.
That is true. That is true. I will go to the king. I'll just go to the side,
Mhm.
and then just kind of speaks kind of silently to him. We're here to protect the amulet. Do you still have it?
He kind of looks over at you, a little wary. He says, "Yes, I do. What is that? What he is after?"
Yeah, he definitely was trying to take it off of you. So just keep it safe.
Thank you. I will.
Would that perception check could be considered an action?
Yeah.
Okay. I will just move back a little bit.
Okay.
And that would be my turn.
Okay, excellent. That ends your turn. Charlie, you're up next with Delphine on deck.
Like I'm up now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I meant now. I said next, didn't I? That's my bad. Just trying to keep you guessing.
Okay. Just for clarity, even though I'm grappling with him, I'm still able to do like unarmed attacks. Or no?
If you want to hold him and beat him silly, absolutely.
Hold with one. Hold his head and just punch him a few times.
Just headbutt him with your head. While you're
Flurry
holding him.
headbutts.
Flurry of blows.
So I will do an unarmed attack then,
Okay, go for it.
or two. First one is 17.
17 hits.
Okay. And the other one, 13.
13 also, or sorry, 13 misses.
Okay.
Whew. I was excited there.
Yeah.
My bad, my bad.
Really?
Okay, with the one that hit though,
Mhm.
I will use my channel divinity
Okay.
proc to do an extra 13 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Woo.
So that does 6 plus 13 is 19
Bad.
so far. Yeah. And I will use a key point to also Hand of Harm
Okay.
for 1d6 plus 4, and then it'll be poisoned.
Ooh.
So for another 7, so we're at 26.
Yep.
And he's poisoned now.
Ooh, okay.
Loser.
And I'll just do a normal bonus action attack rather than flurry. So
Okay.
one more attack.
Go for it.
17
17 hits.
for 5.
Not a bad round.
And that's my turn.
Hey. That ends your turn. Delphine, you're up next, and then the king will go after you.
Sweet. He just kind of did what I was gonna do, but I'm gonna go up in front of
Okay.
the king. Facing. Oh my god, I'm so bad at this. Whatever. Facing the other way.
I got
Hold
you.
Alt, and then you can
I
spin.
got it. I got it.
Yeah,
I
that's a
gotcha.
lot of work. And I'm just gonna say to him, like, Sire, you have to get yourself and the amulet somewhere safe. He's not going to stop until he has it, or he's going to leave. If you drop that at the right moment, we can ambush him.
When would be the right moment?
Thorn will give you the sign.
Okay.
That one's Thorn. But
Thank you. That's helpful.
And then I'm just gonna take the dodge action, just kind of like standing in front of him, like pull up, like kind of very protective stance.
Okay. Love it.
And that's my turn.
Okay. That ends your turn. He going to hold Bell. Or
Disintegrate. Finger of death.
no.
Just some ideas
trying to-
for you.
Yeah, I'm just
Power
I'm,
word kill.
I'm trying to pick a spell that wouldn't hit everyone.
Fireball.
That's preferable, thank you.
You're welcome. He's not trying to kill you all.
He doesn't have a sculpt spell. Huh?
No, he is going
What
to.
a king.
He's gotten this far.
Not gonna hold
Just
the
killing
teleport.
people all the time. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, you can see him beginning to cast a spell that he holds, but he's also going to back up just at the words you had said, just to keep himself a safe distance. Yeah, and that's going to be the end of his turn. Brings us back to the top of the turn order. Thorn, you're up first, and then Grub and Zelmuth come after.
Okay, a couple things.
Couple things.
I'm gonna rage again because no one hit me, and I didn't hit anything.
No.
Totally
Sorry, I could have hit you.
It's okay. I
That's
didn't.
a good point.
I expected to
Kick
rage
him in the
again,
shin.
so it's okay.
Yeah. Stop him in the back
This
of
is
the
you watch as the lights that are on his arm, the multicolored lights, get brighter and almost come off his body, and they're like just multicolored lights surrounding everyone in a 10 feet, sort of like radius.
Mhm.
Everyone within 10 feet of me, their AC bonus goes up by 1. While you're within 10 feet of me, your AC is higher.
Oh.
And then I'm going to yell sign.
Okay.
10 feet. All right, I'm not there.
He'll
Step inside for a minute.
he'll probably lose a spell, but he'll drop it now then.
Sign.
So you see the wall of force comes down, and you see the king just kind of looks to you all and says, well, actually he doesn't say anything. He just waits to see what you all do as he's preparing his next steps. So.
I run across the table.
Yep.
I land here, and I recklessly attack him.
Okay.
I truly, for the first time, really truly for the first time, try and have someone.
Okay.
Yes.
Go for it.
That's such a John Wick move right there. Lock his elbows.
So I'm going to, roll recklessly. That is a 27 to hit.
And
That
it's
hits?
not a crit.
No, that's 18 damage.
Okay.
Second attack. That's a 22 to hit.
That hits as well.
That's 11 damage.
All right.
And then I will action surge.
Okay.
That's the one. Third attack is not great. It's only 13.
13 does not hit.
Rolled 2 and a 3. Last
Oh.
attack.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
That one
Ew.
makes up for it.
Yeah.
That one does
There
hit.
you go.
Yeah. Sort of piled all the luck into one roll there.
What does that give you, like a 29 or something?
30.
Higher?
30.
30. Yeah.
Does that hit?
Does the 30 hit?
It does. It does. Yeah.
That is 16 damage.
16. Woohoo. Not bad.
I just try and cut him in half. Just
Yeah, you
Over.
you continue to hack into him over and over again, and you've fought many creatures, both in on this plane and the Feywild, and you notice as you're cutting into him, there's a very odd resistance that your blade comes up against. Like you're cutting into his body, but it's not going as deep as it should. With your strength and with what you're fighting, and the fact that he doesn't wear armor, something is off here.
I
Something
should
is
have halved
odd.
him by now.
Yes,
Mm.
yeah. You should have felled this tree for sure.
Hard to have. That's my turn.
It's
All right.
gross and spongy.
We can teach you math later.
All right, that ends your turn. That brings us around to Grub. Grub is gonna see if he can finally get this ring off the finger here.
Ungrub.
Come on, wrestle him.
I think that's gonna be Underwood's. Fortunately. Zero strength.
Rope has 0 strength. Come on.
Yep.
Grub's a Dex character.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Zelmuth is able to resist. It's a hilariously, like, this is two people who are bad at what they're doing. It's like watching two wizards flap fight. Like, it's just not good.
Mm-mm.
But yeah,
But
he's
if
unfortunately not able to get the ring off the finger. So that remains where it is. And Grub just kind of calls out like, help! I can't, he's slippery.
Cut off his
Holding him
fingers.
still.
You can't get
Thorn nods sullenly.
All right.
Okay.
That's going to bring us around to Zelmith. Thorn, you watch as some of the cuts that you've put into his body start to mend. You see his flesh start to stitch back together with like an odd like brown ooze kind of bubbling up from within and filling in the cracks before becoming what looks like regular smooth skin.
Awful.
Not sure what that is.
Awful to hear.
Yeah, that's
He's a
rough.
gelatinous cube. In human form.
He's sponge.
He's a sponge from oh my god, what's that show called?
SquarePants.
No.
Yeah.
No,
What
no.
other sponges?
The ghost
Pineapple under the
show.
sea, that guy.
Goosebumps. Remember that sponge from Goosebumps?
Oh,
No.
No.
Sponge
The-
from Goosebumps?
Yeah, remember?
I do remember that. It's like a mutant thing from under the
Yeah,
sink,
mutants,
whatever, like
yeah.
that.
Oh my god, I can't.
What was that
guys.
thing?
I'm so disappointed.
All
What
I'm
is
thinking of is Monster Blood, but it's not Monster Blood.
No,
No.
unless Monster Blood turned the sponge into a monster, maybe. Yeah.
No, Monster Blood was just this like green ooze that just
green
absorbed
ooze.
everything and just kept getting
Yeah.
bigger. Anyway,
Green
see cheese and die again. What's
also-
Zelmith gonna do? Zelmith's gonna cast a spell. Just in case no one heard me, Zelmith is going to cast a spell.
I'm considering
Okay.
my last spell slot. However, I know that we have someone else with spell slots.
I know you're
Yeah,
not talking
but
about
he
me.
doesn't-
Just talking about it.
Uh,
So
See what the spell is first, maybe.
Yeah, what is it? Maybe it's a friendly one.
He's yep, it's friendly. He
Okay.
is going to cast Mordenkainen's sword. So you see an ethereal sword appear. Probably gonna be behind Charlie. Gosh, what are we gonna use for this? Let's see what we got. This is a look behind the scenes. God, where's the regular stuff? There's
Is that a concentration spell?
It is, yes. Can't type? Oh no? We're gonna
So like a-
use
spiritual weapon type thing.
yeah. But I don't know where that stuff is, and I can't type
Use
this
that
search.
apple-headed monster.
This one? Love it, thank you.
Ooh,
There
that
it is.
looks a lot like the sponge.
Yes, actually it
I have
does.
confirmed it's called.
Yeah.
It came from beneath the sink. So
There you go.
It's gonna be flying. Perfect. Right up here. Yeah. So he will cast that. I believe he gets to attack with it on the turn as well, but double checking. Yeah, make a melee spell attack. And that'll be against Charlie. Because you're holding on to him. So, what is your bonus?
Your AC is going higher right now, Charlie.
It is.
Cool.
Wait. What dice isn't gonna screw me today? That's a 22 to hit.
That is.
All right.
That's a bummer.
Oh no. Oh.
Just any damage I take, no, this is your fault, Peaches.
Listen,
take
the man has all the
16.
spells to escape. I'm going to try to keep him in there.
You take 16 points of force damage.
Okay.
You're the one with the health potions.
Can't drink them if she's unconscious.
That will remain there. Yeah, he's just gonna try to cut at you until you let him go.
Cool. Sounds right.
And then we'll look at. Gonna look at you, Thorn.
Damn it.
You knew it was you.
I was like, anyone with me, please. I'm gonna kill my friends.
The guy up on the table.
No, he's already cast a spell. Really. He's gonna use unsettling words on you. You have to take a -4
To the
Just
next
to
to one of
Life.
your next roll. Yeah, your next attack roll.
You got a mouse.
And I believe that's going to go ahead and end Zelmith's turn. As you all look at him, you can see this odd aloofness about him, even in this situation, being surrounded by people. He seems very confident in this moment.
Don't like it.
That's going to end his turn. Relajivar, you're up next with Schlux. I did it right that time.
There you go. I'll start blasting.
All right. The guns are coming out.
Yeah. Do you still have that aura, Thorn?
Yes.
Pits,
Yep, as
just
long
real
as I'm
quick.
raging, you
Yep.
have +1 AC while you're
You said it's a spell attack that happened?
Yeah.
Does poison still affect that since it's an attack roll?
Is he poisoned?
That's fair. That's a good question. I think that's a fair question. You're making a melee spell attack. So, I would say yeah.
Then you have disadvantage.
That I do. That is higher. That would be a 24.
Son of a bitch.
Good looking
You gotta
out.
shoot your shot,
It was
bud.
a good
Gotta
call.
shoot your
Yeah,
shot.
100%. Good call.
Are you hurt bad, Charlie?
No.
Okay. Eldritch Blast.
Go for it.
Welcome aboard, everybody. This is
Oh, have the ones
casual
showed up?
Ones.
Oh, we have a lot of friends over there.
That is
It
quite
is.
cool. I'll do that again.
Mhm.
Whew. And on the flip side,
Natural
Okay.
20.
nat 20.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Can you roll a... Where are you standing? Roll a d6 for me.
Interesting. Is a 6 good or bad?
6 is good. You do not hit anybody else.
Okay. Yeah, it's quite blasting. How do we do crits? Because the d6 canceled the roll damage.
So just roll,
crit.
roll whatever your damage die is, double it,
Yeah.
and then whatever your bonus is after that. add that.
So
double the die.
11 damage.
Okay.
It's a pretty mediocre crit, but that's what we get. In fact,
That's good damage, man. Be happy. Not everybody can be Thorn.
Shit.
You're the counter speller. Just remember that. You're not about the damage.
Yeah, that's all I got.
You're
Huh?
about the 2 counter spells per fight.
I do have some Eldritch Blast buffs here. I'm trying to find on this character sheet. I swear to God.
It's under features.
Yeah, you'd think, right? Features, class features.
Might be under description. A lot of, no, it would be under features.
Yeah, I swear I have like Lance of Lethargy. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's under my talisman and stuff for some reason. Lance of Lethargy. So his move speed is reduced by 10, so that won't be hugely important. But everything else depends on them being hexed. Do I really want to use my last spell for hex? I think I don't. Never mind. That'll be it then.
Okay, cool. No problem. That ends your turn?
Yeah.
Excellent.
And I moved to be in Thorn's aura. I don't know if I was exactly within 10 feet there, but that's the intention.
Double
Wherever-
check it real fast.
Wherever
Your
10
toes are
feet
in.
is.
Yeah,
Your toes
you're
are-
touching
Cool.
it. I'm good with it.
Sweet.
All right. Where's his health right now?
Did he drop his sword? Did he get it?
Fair. I do need to roll touch.
Oh, yeah.
I think he did.
Nice.
There you
See?
go, Rill.
Yeah,
There
you
we
don't
go.
need like
Yeah,
counter
the
spell.
sword disappears.
Get
That
shot,
was
idiot.
Funny you should say that.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's rude.
He's going to burn 3 legendary actions.
Get that reaction
to-
tab open, people.
To use his disruption ability. So I need anybody within 30 feet to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
So everybody.
I don't imagine. What I'm curious about, not the king,
Nice.
Mortman.
Nice.
I'm seeing some
Not
good
a
rolls.
spell, though, right?
It is not a spell. This is an ability. Wow, Rill did well. I didn't know that was
I
possible.
did. I know.
Okay.
Yeah, 18.
Fuck.
Yeah, I did that.
I rolled poorly for me.
So what was the DC?
17.
4?
That's rude.
I got a 6.
I got
Okay.
5.
16.
Okay. Anybody who was on the low end, you take 21 points of necrotic damage. Half that much, so 10 points if you were above a 17 constitution.
Well, I'm resistant to necrotics. Is that half damage?
That would have to be
Yeah.
for you. Yeah.
Hey, nice.
Sorry, you said 21?
Yep. Excuse me.
But 10 have halved.
Yes, 10 of half. Because you just said you were resistant to necrotic. I'm worried you forgot that.
Yeah.
Already. Okay.
No.
Let's make sure. I don't want you to take damage you shouldn't.
Yeah, could you?
Does that trigger any alarm bells that he's resistant to necrotic damage? That feels like unusual.
You don't see it. It's not like
That's
a
true.
light that pops above his head.
Everyone else went ow, and he just went, nah.
Get one of these.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Get off me.
That's going to end. Your Ludgevar's turn's done. So Shay, you're up with Charlie on deck.
Okay. After seeing Zell smile, which I do not love, I'm gonna follow the king.
Okay.
A bit further away from him. And I'm going to use Mind Spike
Ooh.
on him. I will do it at level 3.
Okay.
It's a wisdom save of 17, sir.
17. Whew. Right. See. That is an 11, but he will use a legendary resistance to save.
Shit.
That bum. How many do they get
Mm-hmm.
for these actions?
I remember.
Some.
Some. Okay. Oh, the sunburn. Get out of here. Okay.
Is that not a half damage? I don't know.
I don't think so.
It'll say.
It just says on a failed save. Oh no, sorry. It is half damage.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah. So still get to roll your damage.
You're right. 9.
9.
Yeah.
So half to 4.
But if he does disappear, I'll know where he is for an hour.
Okay. Good to know.
Very cool.
And that's it for moi.
That ends your turn. Charlie, you're up with Delphine on deck.
Okay. Yeah. I'll continue with the unarmed strikes as I have them grappled.
Yeah, go for it.
At this point, is there flanking?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay. And 21.
21 hits.
26.
Okay, hits.
I'll do flurry.
Okay.
It's just a noogie, like just.
And a natural 20.
That's funny. Okay. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
That's a big noogie.
So for the first attack, it'll be. So we're at 8 total.
Yeah.
Second attack is 6, so 14.
Mhm.
It's 8 again, so 22. And this one's doubled, so it's 34 at the
34
moment.
total. Woo.
I'm going to use another Hand of Harm key for 1d6 plus 4.
Okay.
So That's 10 necrotic, so
Nice.
44.
Okay.
And while you see Charlie like punching him in the back of the head,
Mhm.
her gauntlets are getting more and more like
Mm.
vibrant,
Mm-hmm.
and I will use 5 charges
Okay.
from the gauntlets of stone, and that's 4d5 or 5d.
Probably not a D5.
Yeah, 5d4.
Yeah, 5d. I think 5d4 is right. Yeah.
It's
Checks
just
out.
like written backwards.
Oh.
No,
It says 4d5. That doesn't.
yeah, probably not. Those are hard to come by.
So we're at 44 plus 13 force damage.
Okay.
So 57.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not bad.
And
Not bad.
Deece.
the target's knocked prone, and I guess I move 15 feet with him.
Okay. So, are you like allowing? Like, is he being pushed 15 feet forward?
That's what it says. Like he pushed the target back 15 feet,
Yeah.
and they're knocked
Okay.
prone. But I'm
He's gonna
holding
get
it,
knocked
so I
into
go
prone.
with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Like, I'm not letting go.
That's how physics works, but yeah.
And kind of shunt it out to the side. We'll put you here.
Yeah, I guess I'm just, like on top of him at the moment.
Yeah. That's fine.
I watched Dragon Ball Z. This does check out. This
I've
is a
seen
classic move.
Delphine, can you make a dexterity saving throw for me, please, quickly? And I'll do the same for Grub.
Oh, sure.
Quick
Sure,
dodge.
did that.
Oh, no.
19.
You're
Oh,
fine.
Sure, did that. Oh, sure.
A month.
It's fine. It's through both the big dex people.
Grub rolled a 5. Oh, he only took 1 point of damage.
Hey.
Talking
He tries to jump up over, but just like clips him on the leg. So he kind of stumbles, hits the stone, picks himself back up. And,
His fire daggers do more damage.
it's
To
true.
himself, yeah.
So
Now here's a
he's-
question: if Grub was holding that ring,
He's not holding the ring. He lost it.
He was trying to hold it.
thought they were doing
he
tug of
was
war.
trying to hold.
Yeah,
No, he
but-
was still trying to hold it. He hadn't
Oh,
let
he
go.
was. Okay.
This is the Thanos.
Well, I
concept.
thought you meant he lost the second fight. I guess.
He was still
the second
holding on,
boss.
but he just wasn't able to get it off. So he
Oh,
hadn't made
that's-
progress, basically. I'm gonna roll.
maybe he gets it plus finger.
Oh,
Ooh,
man.
exciting.
Could you imagine the finger turns into another zone?
Oh, he just starts
God.
scrolling.
Yeah.
Like the putties from Power Rangers.
You, as you're traveling with him, and Grub's trying to get out of the way, you hear a sharp crack and a grunt of pain from Zelmith. The finger itself does not come off, but it is broken.
Hell yeah.
It's kind of off to the side, and you see Grub holding this sort of purple gemmed ring of like a skull.
Okay.
It's nice.
Good job, buddy.
He doesn't have like the finger gloves as well.
Fancy boy.
Okay, that's going
Okay.
to end your turn. Which
Yeah.
means, oh, sorry, unless there's anything else you wanted to do.
No,
Okay.
that's it.
Excellent. With his health where it is, you're gonna see this sort of bubble start to appear around him. Those of you who have actually traveled to Embenmorn, you see a very, very miniature version of the veil that extends out in about 5 feet in every direction of him. And you see, as he lays there and looks, his eyes begin to darken. Like the whites of his eyes start to change to this like dark gray. And you can see him shaking and vibrating. And then there's this burst. You see the floor underneath him in places starts to crack and break. The table to the side, you can see starts to like dust away into like small pieces. The window off to the side shatters, You feel the cold winter air blowing in. I need Charlie, Delphine, and Grub are all going to have to make Constitution saving throws.
Oh, sure that can be a deck save.
I'm certain.
Right?
Is a bubble.
14.
Same.
14, and Grub rolled 5 on the dice, so that's not gonna be fantastic. Give me one moment, please. It'll be fine. Hilariously, we come up with that number. So everybody within that bubble, you all take 21 points of force damage, and you're all pushed back 10 feet.
Okay, interesting.
Grub ends up in this corner over here. All right.
Ow.
Yeah. And you see, and anybody who's looking at him, you do see that that bubble around him remains, but it kind of shrinks back to its 5-foot radius around. All right, Delphine, you're up next with King Malachi on deck.
Okay. I mean, Del doesn't know exactly what that is, so I think she'll just run back up to him if that's possible.
For sure.
And since he's down on the ground, just take her staff and just like into
Start
his
beating
stomach. Yeah, essentially.
Respect my authority.
That's advantage because he's
Yes.
down on the
absolutely.
ground. Not great. 19 for the
19.
first one.
18 hits. Actually,
Okay.
sorry. The 19 misses.
Okay, so that's new. Got it.
No, that's
And-
wrong.
And then the second one is a 26.
26 hits. You see the first one
So-
as you swing. It like you're brought up short by this bubble around him. It starts to absorb the blow, and you're not able to actually make contact with his skin. The second time around, though, you're expecting you put more force behind it, and you're able to hit him in the tum tum.
Real hard. Okay, great.
So,
So that's just gonna be 9 damage, but I will just try to dig it in real hard to make actually no, stunning strike is the fist, so I'll do flurry of blows afterwards.
Okay.
22.
22 hits.
Great. And then 17 on the second one. That
17
sucks.
misses.
That's fine. Okay, so 10 more damage. Just kind of like, kicking him in the stomach as well. Just beating the shit out of him. And
Like he owes you money.
and that one will go for a stunning strike.
Stunning
So
strike.
con save.
And knowing
On
Zell, he
save.
probably does owe her money.
Oh, for sure.
That's a 20.
Oh, that just
18 plus 2.
passes. Okay.
Wait. As I'm going to see like he's going to block it, I'm going to use the coin,
Okay.
and you have to roll a disadvantage.
Okay.
You're a good
That's
man.
fair.
Nice.
That's a natural 1. He will use a legendary resistance to save.
Checks out.
Get one more of those fuckers.
We gotta burn
I was
him.
gonna say he's
Keep
burning them, so
it safe. You don't got many.
And that is that. Just
okay.
yeah. Stay right there.
Right. That ends your turn. King Malachi looks at the rest of you and says, Should I depart?
If you could be
If you have
safe.
somewhere safe to go.
Yeah, we don't know what he can do, but he is in, cahoots with some kind of god of destruction, and he could have way more influence than we know.
Leave plane.
I have a better idea. And you see he reaches into his cloak and he pulls out the amulet. And what?
It's just funny. It's like, we need you to leave so the amulet's safe, and then you pull it out.
I have a better idea. Here you go.
I don't know what it does, but it just seems funny on paper.
Like Zelmith just takes it from him right now. Like, oh,
And he
no.
goes ahead and he casts teleport on the amulet.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
All right.
Yeah, he thought this one through,
This one-
guys. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
He's not like,
Beginning
oh,
of that was
that god of
wild."
destruction? He's my guy.
He's my homie. I love that
Someone
dude.
should have just told me.
We get drinks on Wednesdays.
Pilates.
He knows exactly where it's going. He's going to go ahead and cast teleport on it. However, Zelmith does have...
Just thinking Rill sees this. He's like, no, don't destroy it.
Yeah. Oh God. It's gonna rattle out of existence.
He doesn't. All right. Zelmith can't do shit about it. Actually, no, it's not his turn yet. Yeah. It goes. So you see the amulet itself departs, and he looks to the rest of you and says, "I will help." Are we killing him
Great.
or capturing him?
Kill.
I mean, group decision, I guess, but kill.
I just feel like
Not
knocking
really
out's not going to do
alive.
anything else for him.
Yeah,
Last time we tried, he almost killed us.
that's true.
He was
Yeah.
kind of mean to me in high school, anyways.
That's
Thorn
good enough
makes
for
a
a
face
reason.
like, what?
Thorn,
Turns.
the
he's
king
not-
looks
yeah.
directly at you and he goes, "Last time you didn't have me."
Hot.
Is it getting hot here? Jeez.
Other than that, he doesn't have any reason to move, so he's going to remain where he is. And that's going to bring us back to the top of the initiative order. So Thorn, you're up with Grub on deck.
Thorn also hasn't been to that place, and he didn't get hit by it, so that was just weird
Oh.
for him.
Sorry. Actually, wait. Hold on. Never mind. You're fine. Keep going.
Yeah. He's gonna move, hop down here, and he's gonna hit it.
Go for it.
That is a 21 to hit.
Excuse me, 21 hits. Sorry, yes, 21 just hits. Yeah.
Ooh,
boy.
yikers. Okay.
13 damage.
Rill's never going to hit
Okay.
him.
Mm-mm. I only have a +8.
That's 25.
25 hits.
That's 16 damage.
Okay.
As, yeah. I'm just trying to like stab him and like pin him to the ground so he can't get out.
On the second hit, as you swing through and you reach through this bubble, the bubble bounces back. You see it expands to cover more of an area. It's now a 10-foot bubble around him. As that happens, and your arm passes through it to swinging, make contact with Zelmith, you feel your skin start to like break and peel and waste away. You take
It's fine. I'm sure
7
it's
points of force damage.
fine. Oh, yeah.
Cool,
Big
cool,
bang. Thorn leans into it.
Hey.
Shit.
Yeah, just like baring his like canine teeth and just just fucking leaning into it.
All right. That's
my
gonna
turn.
end your turn. All right, that's gonna bring us around
Actually,
to.
oh,
Yeah.
no, that's my turn. That's my turn.
Okay. It's gonna bring us around to Grub. Grub is going to run forward. Should be able to get to here. And he's gonna sort of look at all of you and say, "Please don't kill him. We can save him.
How?
Just magic. You all know magic. Use magic."
I don't think we're as good at magic as you think we are.
Yeah, unless you know specific magic, we don't got any options.
He is going to hold.
He's already had a funeral, so
People
He's
forget
gonna-
goodbye.
Yeah, they've already said their goodbyes. The worlds are ready for this.
Did you say that out loud?
Yeah.
That's God damn it, real.
So now it's a persuasion check, right? With advantage.
He is going to use his dagger's ability.
Uh-oh.
Going to use Howling Destruction. So there's going to be a rift that opens above Zelmith. And I need Delphine, Thorn, and Zelmith, of course, are all going to have to make a Constitution saving throw.
This is still not a spell, huh?
No, it's the dagger's ability. Sorry.
Gonna
God, I gotta
die.
get more
You're
abilities.
starting to
10.
sound like Rill.
I know.
Is this a spell?
I have advantage on spell saves, so I'm just
Oh.
like,
That's fair. You should
24.
have let the king fight you guys. He has tons of spells. Like his whole
that would
shtick.
be great.
Okay.
All right. Zelmith fails. Did anybody get above a 17?
Yeah.
Okay. So I think you are fine if I'm not mistaken. Actually, you will take half damage still, but let me just roll the damage quickly. Ooh. Give me 16 points of force damage. Half to 8 for you, Thorn. Right now, and for both Zelmith and for Delphine, you're going to be frightened of grub.
And it's 16.
16, yes, 1/6.
I'm already frightened of grub.
Now you get to really lean into it.
I thought he
like
was
it.
so cute. I don't know what happened.
That's going to be... I think that's going to be the end of his turn. It doesn't have a good bonus. Actually, you know what? For fun, he's going to get the Crimson Bright going. I'm going to see. Let's see if I can roll as good as Aaron does on these. That was a 5. He takes 5 points damage.
Hey. Ow.
All right. And yeah, and then he looks at you and at all of you and says, "Please don't kill him." And that's going to end his turn. That's going to bring us around to Zelmith. Zelmith is pissed. He is, well, first things first, you're going to see his flesh do some knitting as he begins to heal. Then.
I don't like it.
Can't use. Yeah, okay, he's going to go ahead and cast another spell. He's going to cast Eye Bite again, which you all saw him cast previously. You see with his eyes darkened the way that they are. He's going to target one of you. I think he's going to probably target Thorn. Oh, sorry. He'll also stand up. You know, standing up is fine.
Sit down.
Thorn, can you make a wisdom saving throw for me, please?
Come
Of
on,
course, bud. You know I'm
Thorn.
so good at these.
I had a feeling. I was hoping you were going to get really high.
Come on, spirits.
Are there any portents
Oh,
available?
it's a 22.
Hmm.
That
I
is
rolled a 19
very
on the
good.
die.
You fall to the ground dead.
What?
You rolled too high, idiot.
Idiot. Okay. Use your action. That's going to be the end.
Oh, I have to roll a d4. I didn't do that for the
Oh, from
last
that
two,
thing
so I
from
should probably do
before?
that now.
Oh, it's just -4.
It's just -4?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
well
I
then-
rolled the dice. You don't have to roll the dice. I rolled.
Then it's a
What was your character?
18.
18. I think you're still honestly okay, but I will double check. Dippity tappity. Someone's
Jake?
typing like a madman.
Who's got the machine gun?
Yeah, you would still save, so you're fine.
It's like a typewriter.
Yeah.
Ding.
All right. That is going to, I believe, end Zelmith's turn. Which brings us around to Relajivar. You're up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look to Grub and say like, Zelmith is going to kill all of us, and the entire world. He has to go down. It's him or us. It's him or you. And then I want to shoot at Zelmith if I can. I'm trying to reason with Grub.
Okay. Make a persuasion check for me, please. This won't cost you anything like actual.
That's a 28 with a nat 20 on that.
Natural
Who
20.
is he?
What's
Okay.
going on?
All
You
right.
showed up for the finale.
Yeah,
That's
they're all
right.
here. All these dice showed up. Yeah, so yeah, I'll just kind of give Grub a look and then kind of just point the guns back at Zelmith, sorry, and
Yep.
see if Grub's okay with this before.
He does. You see internally he seems very conflicted, but he makes no moves to stop you or anything like that.
Okay. Okay, 23 to hit.
23 hits.
And then 9 force damage.
Okay.
And on the second, 24 to hit
24 also hits.
with 8 force damage.
17 total. He's looking pretty beat up.
Okay. No, it's fine. It's gonna move into there. I was gonna move into there and
God
get
damn it.
into harm's way, but solidarity with Grubby's up there too. But no, it's okay.
Okay. That ends your turn?
Yep.
All right. You see the wounds that Zelmith has. They're having trouble even healing as you're watching. You see his eyes are becoming more and more unfocused. The eyes have gone now so black that you can't see where the pupils are at all. There's just full black eyes. And you can tell he's looking around and trying to decide what to do, but there's something off about his movements. He seems very disoriented. Then you see the globe around him starts to pulse again. And he'll use his legendary action to erupt. I need everybody within 30 feet again, which I believe at this point is
30.
unfortunately going to include the king, to make Constitution saving throws.
This one's a spell, though.
This is the same ability. You've seen this before.
No.
It's just,
It's like you're waiting to use counterspell or something.
I just don't want to
you
die.
have counterspell?
No.
Oh,
No,
okay.
it's
Just the
Oh,
space.
for the thing.
I
Sorry,
can't
right,
make
right,
a con save, so I'm like,
Mm.
this
right. You have
sucks.
such good con.
I do? No, I don't.
I thought you did.
Well, it's-
Isn't your con
okay.
really high because that's what?
Yeah, but I don't have, like,
Oh,
Uh,
proficiency.
what do you call it?
Saves.
That's
Yeah.
I thankfully rolled high on the con save.
I did not roll well.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah,
Not
not
well enough.
looking good. A lot of
you
tens.
got some
Good job.
healing over there, right?
True. Hands of healing over there too. Silent. I'm not gonna heal anybody. Hell
He
no.
just doesn't want to use his counter spell.
Yeah.
Shady
It's not a
does not
spell.
use his
It's not a
healing.
spell, or else I would've.
You
Okay,
get
I
a
have to
counterspell.
survive this to be able to do any healing.
I need to roll for the king and for Grub.
Be happy I rolled high.
Mm.
I am.
Grub fails. King! Have anything for this problem? Also failed. Everybody who got below a 17, you take 32 points of force damage as this amplified veil erupts from him. And you watch as like papers, books disintegrate. The shelves are now barren. All books having been destroyed. The tables collapse. You can see the floor is now starting to break and crack in ways that make you worried for its structural integrity.
Okay. Everybody up?
You see, once he does that,
Barely.
like Zelmuth, like kind of like half like falls over, like gasping and panting for breath. You see, he looks directly at Grub, and he just goes, "Hey."
Don't do it, Grub.
And that's gonna bring us
Before-
around to Schlux. Yeah.
I
How much
fall
damage is it?
unconscious.
Oh.
Oh.
You're unconscious?
Well, it's half damage, right?
Yeah. So it would have been
16.
16. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got 16 health.
Okay.
While I'm like passing out, I'll say that's not really Zell, and I'll fall flat on my face.
Okay.
Mm.
Just for fun, just make a persuasion check for me.
Oof. I have a -2. That's an 18.
That's a natural 20.
Is that a nat 20?
Yeah.
Back to
Okay.
back. Holy shit.
I mean, it's kind of you against Zell here, but you roll a nat 20. So. Grub looks hyper.
Mhm.
He's not sure what's real anymore. Yeah, you're not sure what he's going to do next. And then you take a nappy nap.
Mhm.
Right, Schlux.
Fuck. Shit about potions, huh?
Just confirm, we took 32 points of damage.
Yeah, force.
Yeah.
Force? Yeah.
I'm going to move over to Charlie,
Mhm.
and then you'll notice that my hands will turn kind of into Shay's hands, and I'm going to cast Healing Hands
Okay.
on my ranger. Give me 1 second.
Oh, snap. I can do something I didn't realize. I barely ever use this.
Well,
I thought it
unconscious?
was when I'm attacked only, but it's just if a creature hurts me, I can Hellish Rebuke.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
For some reason, I always thought it was like targeting me with an attack.
You want to Hellish
but-
Rebuke it?
Yeah, why not?
Do it.
Let's get one in this campaign.
You got 6 health.
Zombie.
Hellish Rebuke, is that? I think that's just a feature, huh? Yeah. Reaction, so it's going to be a low level. Let's use it. That is 3d10 fire damage.
That's nice.
15 damage.
Okay.
Cool.
That's harder than some of your Eldritch Blasts. That's a good one.
Yep. Yeah.
I like it.
Only once per rest or whatever though.
I mean, hey.
Long rest. But yeah, not too bad.
Okay. That ends your turn? Oh, sorry, Schlex. Right, you're doing your thing.
Yeah, as I heal Charlie, I just kind of wave. And
Oh, they make a dex save. Sorry.
Oh.
To have it.
That's probably not going to pass. That's a 10. Wait, no, it's not. That's a 14.
16 to hit. 16 to save, so
You're good.
Yay.
nice.
yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Charlie, your eyes flutter open. You scream zombie, and you're back to consciousness. You see Zell's kind of doubled over, looking absolutely exhausted. You can see that there's several bruises and cuts along his body, and you can still see that 10-foot radius of that veil sphere around him.
So I'll stand up. I will take a couple steps back because I will pound a potion.
Mhm.
And then I'll cast Chill Touch on Zell.
Okay. Go for it.
21.
21 just hits.
Okay. So yeah, you see the like greeny black hand lunge out and hit Zell for 7.
Okay.
So he can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
Nice.
And if he's undead, he has advantage on attack rolls.
Okay.
Let's hope not.
Perfect.
And yeah, I'll then heal with the potion.
Nice. All right. Sounds good. And that ends your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Delphine, you're up with the king on deck.
Is that Grub's frightened thing, is that still kind of happening?
Yes, I believe that would still persist. I think you can also make a save. Hold on a second. Hold on. When did that happen? It was this turn.
Yeah.
That was this round, right? Yeah, so it would still persist. It lasts until the end of his next turn, like the beginning of his next turn.
Got it. So I will just use my action to like close my eyes and close my mind off, and he's just a weird little goblin. He's just a weird little goblin. And use my action to do stillness of mind and get rid of the frighten.
Nice.
And then I will use my bonus action to back handspring the fuck out of there.
Oh, I thought you were going to backhand him. I was just like, this is
Zelda.
amazing.
There's
Yeah.
there's
I'm so
no
sick of
way.
your shit.
And I'm going all the way back behind this bookcase here.
Yeah, no problem.
Like be fully out of sight. And then go, Charlie, please help!
What's wrong?
Just she's so beat up looking, like a black eye, like bruises all over her body.
Oh, jeez.
Are you describing me or you?
Me.
You all have like areas of your body where like the skin has just been like it looks like it's been like flayed off. It's just been like disintegrated. Not a good look.
Good.
And that's it. And I'll just cower back there like a little coward.
All right, that's going to end your turn. Brings us around to the king. Yeah, after seeing what he did, he looks at all of you. I guess you hear him call from behind you. You can't turn to look at him. Oh no, he's gone. Well, he's seen Thorn fight, and he thinks Thorn can take it.
Okay.
And maybe
We all
Grub.
agree.
All right. So
Thor's back.
he's going to go ahead. Thorn, you don't look beat up right now, right?
Have at it.
Okay. Then he's going to go ahead, and you see he throws his hand forwards, and you see the air in front of it starts to become crystal. And he lurches his hand forwards, and he casts Cone of Cold at Zelmuth, and unfortunately also Grub and Thorn.
Oh.
Rolajivar, you feel the icy wind blast past your face as this cone comes towards you, but it does not hit you.
Thank goodness.
Although, you know what? Let's make sure, because it would be funny, wouldn't it?
It does. It's a pretty good range, right?
You got lucky. All right, I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw. We're heavy on the con saves tonight.
That's why I left.
Sorry.
Just those two.
Yeah, I was going to say.
If it
Natural
helps, he
20
wouldn't
for
have done it if you were still there, because you looked really
No,
bad.
I know.
Mm.
He's not terrible. Just meh.
He's
Hold
a
on for
terrible
Josh.
person.
That's a 21.
Questionable.
I rolled a 28. Natural 20.
Nice. That also saves. So you only take half damage.
So lot of nat 20s today. We need to get that little bowling animatic.
I know.
Data.
Strike comes up on the screen.
Yeah. It's just like a D20 rolling down the
Rolling.
thing. And
Bounce.
Yeah, it's like rolling over minis. And it's like strike.
That's very good.
I'm
I
gonna-
thought we were
I'm
gonna
gonna
do
work on
like
that.
Rowan as like a card girl.
Also, yeah.
With a
Yeah.
20.
We need to have
We have
options.
options.
That's
Yeah.
my husband you're talking about.
You said yeah when you were that.
No, I didn't.
It'll be a random video every time.
Wow.
It's a lot of damage. So thanks.
Brickley's character killed Brickley's character while Brickley's character watched on. So you see he
Which is
unleashes.
which?
I don't know.
We,
He unleashes this cone. You see Zelmuth tries to get his arms up and brace against it. You see the actual bubble wraps to the front of him and starts creating this shield, but the King Malachi, just starts walking forward, step after step, not relenting on this cone. Thorn, you take 19 points of damage and then roll out of the way. Grub takes the same before diving away. And Zelmuth and him are just in this battle, trying to use their forces against each other. But it's no contest. This king has been practicing magic for decades. And eventually the cone overtakes him. You see Zelmuth kind of starts to scream, reaches out towards Grub, and then frozen solid.
Thank you. Yikes. Grub, you got the ring?
Yeah.
Does anyone know what it does?
Teleports.
Just that? You think?
That's what they say.
Oh, I definitely thought it was more like connected to the god. Because we still have the problem of there being the god of destruction, right?
Yeah, I think it was just like Thorn said. It was just.
He used it to teleport back to island.
yeah.
We wanted to take the ring so he couldn't run away.
We took down one of the god's minions. We didn't take down the god.
Yeah, I really think it's going to be that easy.
Thorn looks hurt for him.
The king looks at all of you and says, well, especially for towards Thorn and Grub, and says, I do apologize. There seemed to be no better way.
No problem.
I can get another fire started. We can warm up.
Perhaps somewhere we could rest while we talk through what happened?
Yes, I have a sitting room that we can use
Also,
right away.
one thing. Sorry, Grub, and I have the ice sculpture.
Just shatter it to bits.
Checks out.
I'm not even gonna make you roll for it because you're so grossly strong.
I don't know how regen works, maybe.
Yeah, you take a swing, and it breaks far easier than you thought it would, just given all the attacks you've used against him and that odd force that was always pushing against your weapons. It shatters and breaks and falls to the ground, and there's it's weird because now you can see. Did you split him like a tree or down the mid? What are you going for here?
Yeah, top to bottom is typically how he has. It depends on the orientation of the person, typically.
So the two halves fall away. Yeah, you see lots of frozen things you've never seen before. Some frozen brains. His chest on the inside is all frozen. You can see
Not
part
gonna
of his
lie,
heart.
Thorn definitely thought it was just all gonna be ice on the inside.
Just a perfect.
Yeah, and
Ice
now he
Just
sculpture.
replace
feels
everything with
horrible and is very disturbed.
I'll slap you on the shoulder. Like,
The-
we did it. You did it.
Ow!
Sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry, Grub. I know he was your friend. Shay Lux was your friend. Charlie, maybe your friend. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It had to be done. Right?
Maybe we can fix him.
I don't think there was any fixing him before. And I don't think there's any fixing him now, Grub.
Yeah,
Well, I
It
mean,
wasn't him.
I was under a spell, so maybe we can get him back. He's rich. He's got lots of money.
Maybe.
Just
Yeah.
pay to bring him. Pay to.
Maybe there's a better way we can remember him that we can think
should
of
we
later.
bring the halves? Do you think that's required? Yeah, do you guys have the bag of stuff? Just put the halves in the bag of stuff.
We don't have a
Yeah.
bag, so I'm not sure.
You guys lost the bag?
Left it at home.
Grub, we can't, okay?
Thorin looks confused. Like he doesn't say it, but doesn't Delphine have it?
She's literally holding it.
We don't have a bag.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that wasn't Zelmith Grub. That was something just pretending to be him.
What if it was just like me? Right? Like, maybe someone just had a spell on him and now he's dead and it's fixed.
I think we would have been able to break that.
Maybe King preserve halves and you try.
He looks up at him, and as he looks up, he bamps back down to a smaller size and says, Can you save that for me? And the king looks and says, I will see what I can do.
Yeah.
like, okay.
You know, they're old friends, right? So I guess it makes sense. But you have live friends that you haven't seen in a long time. 1 day to 1 year, you said. He's kind of gestured at Charlie and Lux. They're alive.
Yeah.
I just leaned towards like Delphine. Like, I don't think they were close friends.
I do not think he liked them.
Not very much.
And Grub, we can be your new friends. You know, I was friends with Zell once upon a time, way back before you knew him.
Okay.
So you and I can be friends now.
You like to hunt monsters?
Yeah, actually.
Okay.
And I love shiny things. I heard you also like those.
Well, you collect monster blood? And do you have
I
any
haven't, but I could start. Maybe you can show me how.
Need just put in the vials, and then I'll teach you the secret trick, making it taste good. We'll get there.
That sounds so fun.
You've got a lot to learn, but I'll teach you how to be a strong champion.
Thanks so much.
Yeah.
Let's look at Charlie and Lux.
Yeah,
You're the one who talked about the blood.
Okay, we save world. That's it now.
Yeah. Should we check in with the brain?
Yes, that's a good idea. With our benefactor.
Boop, 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 boop.
Yeah. Would you guys mind if I have just a minute alone? Would you, before
Are you
we head
alright?
out?
It's just
Well,
it's just a
seeing
touch
Why?
suspicious because
Why?
you're
Well-
kind of like an elder brain pawn for a
Yeah,
little
that's for
while
sure
and
why.
friend of you. Just like why though?
well, seeing your friend die twice, does take a toll on you. So I just like to,
You just see a book fly up with the mage hand and like, but it says you killed him.
It was by accident. I thought it was a potion. They look the same.
I see. Yeah, new notes. Not intentional.
Grub looks over. He says, "He's not good at this. He's learning.
As we all should.
The reminder that he actually did kill Zelmith. I think I'm gonna roll this insight check just to be sure.
Go for it."
It's a 20, not natural.
Lux, you can roll your persuasion,
It's just
or deception. In case you're trying to do some sneaky business. Your choice.
no,
You don't
I
have to
mean,
say
I'll-
what it is.
Just, you
say
were
what you
roll and you did kill
It's
Zel.
18.
Okay.
But yeah, you don't think I'm lying.
All right. I'll step away politely, but within earshot because we're dealing with end of the world stuff here. So
Yeah, if everybody walks away, I'm just gonna sit just kind of in front and just go. "You
Of which half?"
fucking-" Yeah, that's rude. That's rude. I guess whatever half is looking at me, I guess.
Which one has more eye?
Yeah,
Oh,
which one has
no.
more eyes? Yeah,
Thorn,
yeah, yeah.
Thorn did a very good job.
Right.
I
was
regret
very
this
vertical.
decision. So
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
had too many things he's regretted having.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like talk to the, I guess, half the statue. I'm just going, you fucking asshole! You couldn't just leave this, could you? And then yeah, I'm just gonna whisper something, and then I'll come back to the team here.
At this point, Charlie started to like help bandage everybody's wounds.
Oh, thank God.
I mean, that's pretty rough, and I think we did a pretty good job, all things considered.
Yes. I think so.
Yeah.
I
Thorn, you're
Just-
amazing.
Yeah, you see he's like taking deep breaths. I'm gonna second wind.
and
Yeah,
I
are
mean,
you-
Charlie too. I mean, I don't think we've ever seen you put to work like that before.
Very
And,
impressive.
Oh. Well, I don't know. Takes a lot to get really angry. By the way, you can heal for 16.
Oh, thank you.
Alright, just move over on to the next person.
I can't help but feel like this isn't quite finished, though, right?
I would imagine not. A god
The
must
god
have
is
known.
still there.
Mm-hmm.
The king sort of walks over and says, "Do you know what his plan was?"
Your
Well, whatever
amulet.
that-
What? Sorry. Yes, Shay.
I was gonna say whatever your amulet does, a god thinks that it's powerful enough to come and steal, and potentially kill you. So
May we ask what it does?
It's a relic from long ago. It helps me to focus some of my magical ability. It enhances
what would
my
it-
power.
Enhances your power, but what would it do in someone else's hands?
Same, as far as I understand. Are you speaking of what has been going on at Ebon? I've been in touch with some of the other kingdoms. And an old friend of mine who has been doing work on helping containing the veil.
Yeah, I think God trapped and want to be free, want amulet to be free.
That would make sense if they were able to, or the properties that it held. It, as I said, it's quite powerful and ancient by our best estimates.
I feel like this thing needs to be kept safer than it's been. I mean, no offense to you and all, but it was almost taken from you, right? You were one polite conversation away.
I agree. I will be taking more precautions with it, knowing that there are those that seek it. This has never happened before, so there had never been as much of a worry for it. If you'll excuse me for a minute, I just need to get in contact with somebody in regards to Ebon Morn and fill them in on what has happened. And
Sure.
as he's walking away, you hear him saying it out loud because who doesn't cast message? Or sending, sorry. And you hear he goes, "Simon, interesting news. I need to see you again soon. Please come with haste when you're able."
Oh,
you can
Timon.
tell we have friends.
Yeah, we know time.
Oh, you know him as well.
Yeah, I was about to send them myself, so that's great.
Oh.
Save me on minutes.
Excellent. I have unlimited daytime minutes. It's a new plan they just came out with. Go for
Incredible.
evenings and weekends also. And then I
I'll
have
have to
my
talk to your
10, so like the 10 people I
Oh
contact the
god,
most.
the mindset.
It's
Yeah.
the sending plus.
Yes,
plan, right?
exactly.
Yes, I knew plus.
I have several megabytes of data.
Megabytes. Oh god.
Oh god.
I mean, yeah, it would be great to hear from Timon. I know he's been doing some work at the Vale, so that'd be great to catch up on. I don't know about you guys, but I've got a deal with the brain, I think. We give them help, we take down Zell. It helps me with figuring out how to pass through into the Underdark. So, as soon as we find out that this veil is in a way diminished, or maybe we're not needed, or if we are needed, one less hurrah. But I'm making my way to that brain when I can.
How?
Just tap the talisman that lets me teleport. It may take me a couple of days, but I'll get there.
Thorn fully flinches.
Well, yeah, maybe you should get some rest. So, at least you got a few tries in the same day.
Yeah. And all tapped out right now anyway, so.
Sorry, and are you saying this in front of the king or no?
Yeah.
He does look to you and says, "You are making your way into the dark?"
Yeah, we were previously on a mission to destroy the Elder Brain there and figure out its secrets, and briefly look to Lux, but don't say anything. We encountered some of its pawns, and it informed us that this whole Zelma thing was happening at a bigger scale than we thought, and it's going to trade, and maybe some peace. So I'm going to continue to talk with it and see what we can win there from it.
If it is an expedition you were going on, I'm happy to fund. There's several things I would love to learn. I've always had an interest in other areas of the world. Usually I travel to them myself, but with the responsibilities I have leading my kingdom these days, I'm not able to take as much time to travel as I would like. However, I would be happy to provide you with financial aid and any aid I may be able to provide if you're looking to go this expedition. All I would ask is just notes when you come back, and if there's anything you learn.
We set up new branch here.
Potentially, yeah. I mean that does sound interesting. Again, no offense, but I think as long as you're not going in person, the whole charm thing, and then the brain does real big enthrall charming. So you may not want to come yourself if that's.
I can't leave, so I wouldn't be coming.
All right,
with
just
you.
to. Yeah.
Awkward.
Yeah. So sorry. Yeah. That makes. Got to keep you safe, right? You hold the thing that may end the world. So.
I no longer do, but I know what you're saying.
Right. I mean, whatever helps me, I'm down for.
Would you be taking your companions with you?
I don't know. They haven't had the most trust in that situation. That's
We
up to
can
them.
work out the details later if we need to. That is fine as well.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are, in a way, invited. You know where it is. Couldn't stop you.
I mean, I have to go check in at home, but I'd be happy to come with you if she's doing all right.
Yeah, Thorn sort of like doesn't say anything. He's like pulls out a piece of paper that's like the map, and looking at the back of the map, and maybe.
Is that the map to the Elder Brain or to the Sphinx?
To the Sphinx. There's something written on the back of it.
Okay. Would we be able to see it? Not right.
I mean, he's not openly hiding it, so I guess you could see it. It just has names. It has 2 names on it.
In the languages we know, common or
I don't know.
Also
what
know.
language. I assume it's in a language that everyone would know. Peaches.
Yeah, that would have been written in common.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, then you would see. What were the names I had here?
Just looking at that
Yes,
for you as well. I don't know where it is.
Rubble and Twig are,
That's it.
are the two names that are on there.
Okay. Are those people you know, Thorn?
So you know my story, right?
You woke up here?
Well, I'm from here originally. I have parents that I was with them. We were chased. I ran into forest, end up in Feywild. I'm 7.
When you were 7 years old?
Yeah,
And are these your parents? Rubble Twig?
yes, those names of parents.
Well, we should find them.
You haven't seen them since you were 7.
No.
Well, screw Rill's thing. We should go do that.
That's, I mean, Underdark feel important. I don't want to kibosh.
I mean, again, it's all you're not being forced anything.
I know, I feel torn.
The
No, you're
Underdark was a
foreign.
dangerous.
I see what you did.
Can't wait for the cover by Natalie Imbruglia.
I'm so thorn.
I'm so if you got this sounds very important, Thorn. And last time you went down there, things didn't go so great. So no pressure. If no one else wants to go down there, I understand. This isn't necessarily something that I'm coming out of.
I was planning on meeting this Sphinx. I have memories, so I can help you, Thorn. I was on my way there anyway.
Okay. Okay.
Well, let's fingers crossed that the world's not still ending. And
Yeah.
then
That
move.
seems bad.
Yeah.
You see the king just says, I apologize, I'm sorry to interrupt. Hyman should be by in the next little while. He did say that the veil seems to be retreating. His
Okay.
working theory, just based off the conversation him and I were having a short while ago while you were talking, it seems that his best guess is that because the host that was being used to try and further the goals of this god was killed, until there is another that takes his place, there might not be as much influence that the god has at the moment.
Okay.
Vale seems to have retreated to where it usually was. So I think
Pause.
from that perspective, things are going well. It sounds like we're going to be starting to put more restrictions on traveling to the island. There's been some talks about starting a coalition navy that will patrol the waters so no one can get close to the island.
Yeah. Drop a coin in there again.
Yes, no, that would be awful.
Maybe Simon can give us some sending stones so we can keep in touch. Just in case you have to get the band back together,
Oh yeah. Can I take out that bag of half sending stones and just into all of them just say hello? Just to see who might be on the other side of those.
Yeah, you hear 5 different voices respond to you, but the words themselves are gibberish. Like
Oh.
you'll hear words like a night owl table.
Oh, okay. So this is like a Bloodhound Gang song in the middle.
Maybe
Okay.
Foxtrot uniform.
Interesting.
Maybe they're different brothels.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Did they talk in code? Is that a thing they do?
Maybe.
All right, Sherlock Holmes. I guess I would love to take a short rest and wait for time. And
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Kick back, relax.
He, like I said, he takes you. You're all relaxing, sort of in a very, very nice sitting room at the moment. There's a large fire, often an oversized fireplace on one wall. You can see snow is falling gently outside. This is the coziest of cozy. He begins to have food brought in for you all. Different warm drinks. There's tea if you want it. There's hot cocoa. Lots of marshmallow. sort of whatever you're in for. And there's also liquor and wine if you're into that as well.
Nice.
And you spend the next few hours just sort of relaxing, going over the day's events in your head, and all of you considering what your various next steps are going to be. And after about 3 hours, you see a door appear in the room, and it opens, and you see Timon kind of comes down and squeezes his way out of the door. You've never really seen him come out of his shop before, and he says, "I've heard you've had quite a day. Are you all right?"
Surprisingly.
I think we're okay.
I'm glad to hear it. I've heard that you came across Zelmuth once again, and I have heard what has happened to him.
Yeah, he get halved.
I heard that very thing. My condolences to all of you, especially those who spent more time with him. For all of his faults, he was always quite kind to me, and overall, pleasure to be around. What can I?
That well.
There. What can I do for all of you?
I mean, no.
Cell phones. Sorry.
You said sending
No.
stones?
Yes. No, please.
Yes.
First, just stay in touch with each other.
It's Sylvan and Sylvan.
And so,
Cell
right,
phone
yeah.
means
So,
sending, so.
yeah, for sure. He says, do you just need one set? Are you just sort of splitting into 2 groups, or?
We may need a bunch. I mean, I bought all these pairs, and it turns out they were the wrong pairs. Do you know how to figure out who's on the other end of these so I can get it all reconsolidated?
Reset to factory settings.
Yeah.
There's no way I could dispel and remake them if you need me to,
Not like IMEI locked or something.
but they are, yes, they're
Okay.
yes. Yeah, they've been blocklisted as well. You can't use them overseas either, which is just really a pain in the butt.
Oh god.
If you're in the same city as somebody who has one of them, you might be able to, if you know any location spells, sometimes you can track down the other end of it. It's a little dicey sometimes,
Okay.
but that would be the best option I can think of.
Food for thought. But
Yeah.
we might need a bunch so we can communicate with each other, one-on-one.
Yes, one each would be ideal.
1 pair each? I don't
No,
think that's
five.
going
Could
to
you do
quite...
5?
5 that were like an open call. 5.
Yeah.
Oh, like a conference call.
like a group chat.
Conference.
Right.
Yeah.
You need a conference
Group
call.
chat. Great.
Your
With,
time
like,
and you can do
whispers.
anything. You made
We
a
have
bow
gold,
gun
right?
or something.
I have made several things. I will have to spend a bit of time on this, but I'm sure I can crack the code.
And the veil, we
That
We
that
did
all
it?
seems to be fine. I unfortunately believe that Zelmuth himself was some kind of proxy for this god, and the influence that Rahalden had could only spread as far as Zelmuth was able to go. So without that sort of vessel, I think that things for now are as well as they could be. Fortunately, just with one of our friends gone.
yes.
Yeah.
But Grub's here. You haven't seen him in a while.
We got one back.
Oh, is he somewhere here? And you look around and Grub's not there.
Oh my god, he probably went monster hunting.
I am glad to hear he's safe.
Have you
I don't
told
lo-
the other kingdoms about
Yeah.
what's happened?
Yes, I've been working with ambassadors from all kingdoms. They're currently, as it stands right now, it looks like they're going to be forming a navy. Captain Ender, he's the leader of Storm Fury Landing, is going to be heading. He's the most decorated naval captain on the continent. And
We saw the statue.
Oh, excellent. Yes,
He's a big deal.
It is. It's quite nice. But he's going to be overseeing things and making sure that all travel to and from the island is prohibited, and will be enforcing that, as I understand it, quite strictly.
Cool. Do you got like guards or anything that could find that grub fella? He just walked away with a ring that was potentially gifted by the god of destruction. So that would be a huge bummer if he just kind of disappeared right now.
I'm sure I can find him, yes. Do you need me to go right now, or? You see, he looks kind of off into the distance for a second. You see, he moves his hand slightly and mutters under his breath. He says, he's not far from here. He's still in the castle. Somewhere further below. I remember correctly, that might be where the kitchens are.
Okay,
I
so
think he
not.
might just be getting food
Entrance.
or drink.
Oh, okay. That sounds great.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to hear that there's been progress. And it seems like we can take a little break. Get out.
Seems like it. You all have, well, some of you have been working at things for much longer than the others, but it all seems like you've done the world a great service and have very much earned a break.
Yeah.
Silas wouldn't have given you that dagger gun by any chance, would he? I kind of itching to get it back.
I do, in fact. And he pushes open the door for a second and reaches his hand in. And anybody who can see inside the door, you just see it flying towards his hand. Eventually, he catches it. Remember, this is our prototype, so please keep it safe. Don't die again if you can help it.
Yeah, trademarked. I remember.
Excellent.
And I'm going to like grab it, and then you just kind of, just kind of like, going to put it away.
So I guess we did it, right?
I guess we've never really been successful at something, so it feels very odd.
Feel weird, yeah.
Yeah.
That is kind of a sad thought, and I'm sorry this is a first for you, but again, very well done.
Should we tell Silas that he was here and that he blacked out, but that
He died saving world.
He died saving the world. Maybe.
That's a good story.
Yeah, just something to think about.
Yeah,
Not worth
I'm
it.
sure we'll see him again. He's never down that much or that long.
I
think.
actually lost the plot with him. Is he supposed to be publicly dead, and or we have a friend named Shard instead, or is that it? Any
I
of that?
have no idea.
Well, maybe now that we are somewhat heroes, I guess, maybe we can clear his name and he can go back to being Silas.
I do believe your name will be cleared. You did just save King. I believe he'll be putting in a good word to everyone.
True.
And as much as I hate to say it, with Lord Peacebreaker dead and someone else will have to take up his house, things might get a little bit easier for you from here on out.
Plus, Great House sons seem to come back from dead lots, so
It's a common. They're used to it.
yeah,
Something in the blood, I guess.
Mm.
guess.
And Timon looks at you, Lex, and says, maybe Elhorn could take over.
Ah, yes, Elhorn. I had fun being him for a while.
Who?
Hopefully I didn't besmirch his name too much. I think that would be hard to live through.
I think things
Not
will
a-
be fine.
Friend of yours?
Oh, no, I was actually Elhorn for a few years. That's actually Zel's brother. That's how I got around.
Just look at him. Who are you?
Yeah.
You got a Schluxhorn?
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Thorn and I, if he allows me to travel with him, we'll come up with another name.
Schluxhorn feel pretty good. I don't know.
No, I think that's run its course.
Whatever you
Or
say,
what?
Schluxhorn.
Anyway, if there's nothing else, I do need to get back to things. I'm glad you're all safe. I will send
Simon,
you sending stones when I figure it out.
Nice.
Simon, there is one thing that maybe you can help me, or at least point me in the right direction. I seem to have a split personality. Kind of having two minds in the same noggin here. I'm just kind of wondering if you could help me get that sorted.
That's not really my area of expertise, unless you want me to build a new body. I do know people who are much further in the field than I am, in that specific area of magic.
Yeah, if you can give me a name, that would be.
I will put you
lovely.
in contact.
Thank you. I
Sphinx
appreciate it.
fix it, right?
Maybe they are divine powers, so who knows?
Well,
Plus-
Thorn, I guess we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I guess I make sure you don't die now.
Hey, I pulled off a counter spell once. Maybe I'll get to use it again.
Wait, you can cast counter spell?
Yeah, when Real can't do it, I step in and help him out.
You did this fight?
I did? Did you not see me? I'm
No,
like looking around the team like nobody?
We were
Not
just
sure.
focused on other stuff. I don't know.
I remember a sword in my back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
If I look around the room, is there like, this is the king's room. Is there another door in this area?
Yeah, there's like 2 different exits.
If I go for that door, is it locked?
No, it opens out into a hallway.
Is there a way to lock it?
Yeah, there's a lock on the inside.
All right.
Oh my god, Ross gonna kill us.
Yeah, I lock it.
Okay.
Turns into an elder brain.
Um,
Timon
and-
does leave, by the way, unless anybody stops.
Okay.
He was
Yeah,
busy.
yeah.
And the door vanishes.
I'll lock the door and look to Schlexhorn. And I just want to know once and for all what's going on with you. So I would like evidence that you are who you say you are. Unlock this door.
I actually don't have any picks on me, so
I buy it. I buy it. Absolutely.
It's him. It's him.
All the records here for the BDC, that lines up. Of course. 69 episodes and he still doesn't have log.
I know we're buried.
What was that?
I know we're buried. Where it
Oh,
buried.
you buried them, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Brain.
Maybe we can go grab those since nobody else would be listening to us.
Cool.
Yeah, maybe.
Then I'll open the door next time.
Oh, God.
Charlie, what are you planning on doing with your free time?
I think I need to go back to Athleto first, just to make sure everything is okay there in regards to the veil, but I don't know afterwards.
Well, hopefully you find something fun to do. I think with all the saving lives that you've been doing, you can have a break.
Maybe a nice hobby.
Maybe. Those birds of yours do probably need to be let out more often.
Are you telling me to retire?
No, I'm just.
Did
I'm
almost
saying
die today.
that-
I mean,
I'm just saying that.
You almost die every day.
I'm just saying, just time to relax. Put your feet up, read a good book for a little bit. That's all.
I'm not that old.
I know we've had this conversation. I know. I look at the rest of the team like I'm not crazy here, am I?
A rest could be good, but you can come with us if you want. We just didn't think you wanted to come underground, or
yeah, you kind of bailed last time we went there, and
thought it would be bad memories.
That was more because you tried to. Sorry, you didn't try. You killed Lux. I wasn't exactly happy about that.
yeah, that's fair. mean,
Do you
In my
promise not to kill
no,
anyone else in this room?
no,
You don't promise?
I do not. In fact, I've already killed Lux twice, and every time it has worked out for us incredibly well. So I may have to continue to kill Lux whenever we're all threatened.
There's only so many times I can bounce back. I mean,
That is not true. We have counted 3, and you seem to be pretty fine.
well, like a cat has 9 lives. I mean, I'm going to run out
You'll,
of them
you'll
eventually.
run out eventually.
Yeah.
Well,
There was a tornado once. That's 4. I've lost 4 lives.
Did you see what I mean?
Well, okay. Let's just not try. I don't know how many lives I got left, so let's not keep doing this.
Maybe just not on purpose.
Not on purpose. Just if
How about
it's,
none at all?
if it's
that'd be
you
great.
or the end of the world, you gotta know what I'm picking every time.
Yeah, but I think it's actually your turn. I feel like all of us have, given you an easy ride for, the deaths that you've cost me. So I think maybe next time you can take a step in the wild side for a change.
If it's between my death and the end of the world, then I absolutely give you permission to try.
I volunteer.
Him as tribute? I agree.
I'll welcome it.
Well,
If that's the case, then I have to be around him to kill him at some point.
hopefully this isn't a goodbye. I mean, we'll hopefully see each other again.
Of course we will.
In better,
Phones.
yeah, with clear heads and, better direction, I guess.
I think so.
Less dying. Maybe we'll even find Silas and bring him back for a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know. We got to get that boy to a doctor. I don't know if he can keep going out like he has.
Like anyone should be retiring.
Yeah.
It's like getting a shocking grasp to the head every single time.
Every time.
All right. And with, all your various plans made, and eventually Grub does make his way back up to you guys and does offer the ring to whoever wants to take it. He doesn't care about the ring. That's not his main thing here.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll take it because I'm kind of scared of Roladrivar having
make
another
sure
teleport.
Will doesn't have it.
That's fair.
Yeah, I was actually going to take it so that we go into a different continent without him, but
Yeah, perfect. You
Sure.
take it.
yeah, I'll take the ring.
Perfect.
Far away from real as possible.
Yeah, and as you all make your way in your own separate directions, that's where we're going to go ahead and end this arc of our Dungeons and Dragons campaign.
There it is. I mean,
Yay.
We killed our friend!
We
Yay!
killed him. just
Did
like we
it.
knew we could.
Job done.
Yeah.
That does seem to be your
We've been
guys'
so
MO.
good at that.
You guys just are always getting your frame.
Good way to end it, like a story arc. Just murder a teammate,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can get new ones. It's fine.
Yeah.
It works.
Yeah. Listen, it happened once, so you got new teammates, and yeah, it all
Yeah.
worked out.
I'm excited to see who gets killed next.
Yeah, it's been the theme of the campaign. Team killing for the greater good.
Yay!
That's too long of a team name, but we'll
No, theme. The theme of the campaign, not a team. Oh, God.
All right, well, that was lots of fun. I just want to say thanks, everybody, for watching. This campaign will be back in a new form in a couple months. Take a look at our social media or our Discord. That's probably where we're going to be announcing a lot of the stuff. Because coming soon, probably next week. Oh, math. Time. We're starting a new thing with... Yep, that way. With Rebecca. So you'll be doing Call of Cthulhu. It's going to be
Yeah,
awesome.
we're gonna go to the 1920s.
Woo. The swinging 20s. That's right.
Roaring, but
The
pretty
rolling
roaring
20s,
Oh.
actually.
How about you roar?
Depression
Katy
era?
Why
Perry
wouldn't
wasn't
you?
around then, so
Oh.
you like that, didn't you?
We'll never have to hear another joke like that again for a few months.
That's hurtful, but True.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thanks very much for watching. Have yourselves a great day or night or wherever you're at, and we'll hope to see you again soon.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye now.